Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Lost Thunder video, and today's Lost Thunder video, we're going to be looking at a White Kyurem deck, White Kyurem, whatever you want to call it. We're looking at this guy, and this one has been getting a lot of buzz. This is a very interesting archetype that kind of just has been very popular, and a lot of people have been saying this has potential. We'll have to see, though, in today's video, how good this deck is. So, the idea is we use the new White Kyurem from Lost Thunder. It's an okay card. It does have good HP. It's a water type, which is good, you know, Blacephalon. And it's got 2 attacks. So, its main attack, Freezing Flames, is what we're going to be looking at. For 2 waters and a colorless, you do 80. If this Pokemon has any fire energy attached to it, this attack does 80 more damage. So, the idea is use Freezing Flames to hit for 160 with a unit energy or another fire energy, and 160 damage is good numbers. Obviously 160, 190, those are usually the numbers you want to be hitting a lot of the time, because it's what, you know, the damage output you want when you need to one-shot a Buzzwole, you know, something like that. Very important hit numbers like 160, and White Kyurem is a cool Pokemon. Now, the way you can build this up is with multiple methods. The first one is with Aqua Patch, and also the method that has been seen is Arceus. Now, Arceus Prism Star is a cool card. I've looked at it before with Tapu Koko. So the idea is, with Arceus is to use the attack Trinity Star. Now, Trinity Star is a very unique attack. You actually have to be very specific to make it work. For 1 energy, you hit for 30, so you can at least do damage, which is kind of good, especially when you need that 190 damage. And then you can only use this attack if you have a grass, a fire, a grass, lightning, and a water Pokemon in play. And then search deck for up to 3 basic energies and attach them to one of your Pokemon and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. I cannot pronounce this card for some reason, but yeah, really cool attack. Now, you do need to have a grass, water, and lightning type on your bench in order to make this work, and there are some decent options. There's Pheromosa, there's Tapu Koko, there's, of course, you know, Kyurem, which is what you're already going to be building up, and there's Zebstrika for the lightning type also. So, it's not too hard to build up your board, and it's not too hard to get Trinity Star to work. We do have a decent amount of options, thanks to Koko, Zebstrika, Kyurem, and Pheromosa, all being the types we need. So it's not too hard to do Trinity Star. You even have First Law, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to this Pokemon. That can be kind of useful in certain scenarios. So Arceus Prism Star, it's a very weird card, but it surprisingly works in this deck. And we obviously want to do Trinity Star, and we just want to build up our field, and those Pokemon we want to build up, obviously, is White Kyurem, but we can also build up our Prism Star Volk. I mean, we could even technically build up Pheromosa, so there's a lot of options, but for the most part, we Trinity Star and build up our White Kyurems. We just put 2 water energies and a unit energy on, or a fire energy on, and then boom, Freezing Flames, it's working. We do have 6 fires in total and 7 water, and water we can refuel up with Aqua Patch. So this deck has a lot of acceleration for our White Kyurem. It shouldn't be too hard to build it up. We'll go into the other things now real quick. Of course, we do have another, you know, water type, Prism Star Volk. Really good attacker. Sonic Blast can actually be good in combination with Freezing Flames. It's another nice tanky basic attacker. A lot of the Pokemon in this deck are tanky. Like 130 HP can be troublesome for your opponent. 160 HP is very bulky. 160 HP once again on both these Prism Star cards. So nice bulky Pokemon there. We also have Jet Geyser, which can be useful. And of course we have our Pheromosa. It's nice to have the Free Retreat, similar case with Tapu Koko. Just some useful cards to have. Pheromosa can be really good though with White Ray, since we are playing Unit Energy. We can play White Ray and potentially finish something off like a Lycanroc GX or something. So Pheromosa can come in handy. And of course we are playing the 2-2 Zebstrika line, the engine that saw some play. The list, I think this deck originated from Japan, obviously, so the original Japan list, I think, played Zebstrika. We're going to play Zebstrika. Now, this was originally glitched. There's a few videos on this deck already on YouTube, but I don't think they were playing the Zebstrika because Zebstrika was originally glitched on PTCGO, but it's not glitched anymore. I'm fairly certain they fixed it. Hopefully they did. I haven't checked yet, but I'm pretty sure it got fixed. I'm pretty confident that that Zebstrika glitch is fixed. I forget what it was. I think it was something to do with you had 0 cards in your hand, you couldn't use Sprint, which you can do anyway. So, I don't know. But yeah, we do have the Zebstrika, and that's basically for the Pokemon. Pretty simple count of Pokemon. There's some tech cards I've seen. I've seen people try out Victini. I don't actually have one, but there is this V Beatdown Victini, which does 20 damage feature-based Pokemon play. That's an interesting option. There's other water attackers, you know, stuff like Keldeo you could use. You could even use, like, other grass types if you want to really take advantage of that Unit Energy, but there's not really any other grass types I can think of. I do like this Bulu, though, a lot. This is a really cool attacker, but really, this is fine enough. There are some other water types, so you can play Kyogre if you want. We go into the items now. There's a lot. We got 2 Acro Bike, a lot of consistency cards, but Bike can get water energy in the discard. We got 4 Aqua Patch, of course, in combination with White Kyurem, 1 Field Blower, just nice to have. And we have a lot of nest balls. Really important to get like a turn 1 Trinity off. You really do want to get that Trinity Star off on potentially your first turn. The best way to do that is to spam nest balls to get like, okay, I'm going to nest ball for my types. I need a grass type, I'm going to nest ball for it. 4 nest balls guarantees you have it. I do like having 1 stretcher in here. 1 switch is really good too, since, you know, stuff like Volk and Kyurem, you know, the bigger treaters. Just 2 Shrines. Shrine is really popular right now. We don't need any more than 2 in my opinion. Just that 10 damage goes a long way. 4 Cynthias for draw. We have a lot of draw, by the way. 4 Cynthias, 4 Lillie, or 3 Lillies, sorry. 3 Tate Lizas. The Japan list played 3. We're going to play 3. Why not? Rip not having a 3rd full art just for the special occasion, but it is good to have the switching effect also. And 2 Professor Kukui is really important to hit 180 or potentially hit the Choice Band Kukui combo to one-shot a Zoroark GX or a Golisopod or something like that. And just 2 cards of Guzma. I would recommend 3 Guzmas, potentially just take out Tate Liza, throw in a 3rd Guzma. You know what, yeah, let's do that. Because we do have the Zebstrika, I think it's better to throw in that 3rd take out the Tate Liza and throw in the 3rd Guzma. This card is just so good. A lot of people just play 2 right now. I'm really thinking 3 is just the way to go. 3 Choice Bands, really important to hit 190. 4 units for the Fire Energy effect, 2 fires for the Fire and effect, and just 7 basic water energies. And that's basically the White Kyurem Arceus list. A very unique deck. And we're going to try it out today and see how good it is. Even though it isn't, I don't think this deck has seen any play over at the regionals this weekend. But, you know what, this deck probably still has potential. So let's try it. Alright guys, let's go try this White Kyurem deck out. I've been excited to test out a lot of the decks since I couldn't record. But I am excited to try out holy tongue twister. What White Kyurem is all about. And are we up against Naganadel Stakataka? That's going to be a bit of a weird matchup. That's a weird matchup if it is actually that. Okay, so we're going to open up Pheromosa, which is good. Our hand is decent. I would like to save Kukui, considering this kind of lets me do better damage against Stakas, but whatever. I'm actually a big fan of our hand. All we need is a lightning type, and we'll be able to do some Trinity Star action. Okay, so that's a good cannon fodder card. That's what I was looking for. We'll Ultra Ball for probably the Arceus. We have way more lightning types. I should have Kukui'd first. Whatever. We'll play it now. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was hoping we would maybe at least hit 1 energy. I don't really need to retreat. I don't see a point in it, honestly. What, like, am I gonna get a benefit out of retreating now? No. I think I just stay in the active. He could Guzma me. I do have Tate Liza, though. I think I just stay in the active. All we need is a lightning type, though. We'll be able to set up pretty well. This matchup might be tough, because White Kyurem is, unfortunately, weak to Metal, which is a bit of an issue. But I think we can manage. Okay. That's actually a really good hand. We will get rid of Guzma. Good thing I added 3, and I only have 1 left. That's why 3 Guzmas is, like, not really good right now. Because you gotta deal with stuff like that. And, I mean, this is gonna be a really good turn for us. This is a really good turn. We can Trinity Star. And we're only doing 20, but that's actually perfect. And we can go 1 water, 1 fire, 1 water, right? So 1 water on this Kyurem. And we want to put the other energies on the other Kyurem. And that's basically it. And it's actually good that we're not using a fire energy on Arceus, because it saves us the energy. You could run out of fire energies in this deck. It is possible. It's pretty unlikely, unless you're playing against, like, heavy mill. Okay, I mean, this is like, oh, and Shrine just, that puts this on the cake. And the best part is, we're only retreating with, like, a water, so that's, like, Aqua Patchable. And looking for Choice Band, there it is. No Zebstrika, unfortunately. I mean, but what else can we say? Might as well play down Volk, sure. Why not? Yeah, we're just Freezing Flames and for the knockout, and all my opponent has to do is just figure out what to do. But yeah, you can kind of see this deck, like, big turn for us. Even if he KO'd me, we'd have another White Kyurem ready to go. We still have Arceus in play. And I'm actually kind of glad the game's not over yet. I should have saved the Shrine. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I should have saved it, though, just in case, I guess. I should have saved it. It's fine, though. It's actually going to play DC. Okay, that's a really, really weird card to play in Naganadel. Unless he's playing the other Naganadel with, I'm assuming he's at least playing one Naganadel from Lost Thunder. There's no way he's not. I don't know. That's the only logical explanation I can see. Ooh, he's going to Guzma me. I'm fine with that. If anything, I kind of wanted him to do that so I can switch out, and I'm fine with this. I mean, I don't really care about Celesteela. Moonraker is, like, not too scary. We'll just Aqua Patch to the other White Kyurem. Definitely just switch into the White Kyurem again. He's not going to be able to Moonraker me next turn, I don't think. I'm just going to hold the hand. This is a pretty solid hand. I don't need to do much else with it. I might actually prefer to keep the Guzma. He's going to bring out a big fat Pokemon that he can't retreat or switch out. And if he benches another Staka or another Poipole, I can just Guzma that out, knock it out. There's no point in getting rid of this hand when it's this good. I mean, this thing might be a problem if he ever gets a turn of Moonraker. Ooh, Tapu Lele. I guess I can take that out, but I think I just sniped the Poipole. Lele is actually not protected by Stakataka, so I might as well just take the prize on the Poipole. I could just knock this out. But I might as well take the Poipole prize. Because Lele's down, I'm not going to get KO'd next turn anyways, even if he somehow pulled off a full field Beast Raid. But I still think it's a little bit more beneficial. I mean, yeah, I guess we just knock out the active, honestly. Yeah, sure. We might as well just knock out the active. Again, I'm just going to hold the hand. Just going to hold it. We have double Guzma. We'll win the game next turn if he doesn't do anything. I'm just going to burn one card from my hand just in case somehow he judges me. That's kind of why I haven't played the Acro Bike yet. I don't know if he, like, judges me or something. I keep the hand, you know. Well, I won't keep the hand, but I'll always have Acro Bike. And Acro Bike could be an out to find any one of my Goozies. But we should be safe. I mean, it's a very weird build with DCEs, but it's fine. It looks like we'll just be able to clean this game up here. He has to, like, judge me or something this turn in order to prevent me from winning. Or we top deck our second Kukui. But no Cynthia, that means we win the game. Alright, so we just swept him with White Kyurem's Freezing Flames. I don't even know if we're really going to take damage here, if I'm being honest with you. If barely any. It puts that on still. Alright. Just 40 damage, and yeah, that will wrap up the game. So, pretty quick game, but you can kind of see the strength of what this deck is. Like, this is a very, very evil deck. I mean, we got a very good combo going. We got the nice early Trinity Star. We got 2 Kyurems ready to go. We took 40 damage that entire game. This deck kind of just ran on all its engines. That's what the deck is all about. Once you get that nice early Arceus off, you can at least build up 2 or 3 White Kyurems, depending on how lucky you get with your Aqua Patches, and you should be good to just set up for at least, depending if you're playing against a non-GX deck, for at least most of the game. Against a GX deck, you at least set up for, like, you know, for the whole game. If as long as White Kyurem can take a hit or two, you should be good to win the game. As long as you don't lose Choice Band at the wrong moment, you should be good to win the game. Just after 1 Trinity. Yeah, 2 Trinities is fine, but just 1 should set you up a lot of the time. Again, depending on how good your Aqua Patch hits are. So, really, the deck can just run pretty well once you get a good Arceus play. I mean, if you start with Arceus instead of starting with a Pokemon that has to retreat with an energy, like if you start with Koko or Pheromosa or even Blitzle, because again, Zebstrika, like, I'm almost certain has a free retreat cost. I'm pretty positive it does, like. So there's that. Alright, so we're gonna mulligan. Holy hand. Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah, this deck is, like, insane right now. Look at this. Look at how good this hand is. I mean, I don't like using units on Arceus, but the fact that we got turn 1 Trinity Star with just what we got with our hand shuffle is insane. That is that avatar though. I like the coconut head mustache. That's, I don't know why that's so funny. I've never really changed my avatar. Ooh, a Genesect. So this is interesting. Oh, a Venusaur Genesect deck. I forgot Venusaur existed. Isn't Venusaur banned right now because of a glitch? Or that must have been in the patch they did with Zebstrika. They must have fixed it with the Zebstrika patch. This is a matchup I'm okay with. Non-GX matchups, I find that they are a bit trickier because your main attacker can go down pretty easily. You want to play against GX decks because you want to be taking 2 prizes and trading only 1. So non-GX decks are a little bit more of a pain to play against, but overall, you can still, you can still overwhelm them. You're still pretty consistent, I'd say. We top deck Zebstrika, I don't need to play that. Again, we can just drop Arceus. Now, if you do prize Arceus, you're gonna suffer. I don't even know if I want to. I'm actually really tempted to mulligan, or not mulligan, to retry and see if I can draw water, but I'm gonna play it like really safe. I'm not even gonna bother. If I get a water energy, so be it. Okay, never mind. We still got unit, so it doesn't really matter. But we get the nice turn 1 we wanted, and we could go double water energy, and yeah, might as well just put a fire energy on. There's no harm in that. We can always just Tate Liza out if we really don't want to retreat and burn that, which I might do. If that was water energy, I would have no problem retreating, because obviously you play into your Aqua Patches. So I'm fine with just retreating the unit energy. Okay, no Venusaur this turn is good, so we should be safe. I'm pretty sure there's no other grass shenanigans my opponent can play this turn. If he had like a Poipole down, yeah, I could see a Naganadel and then like an attack with that way, but I don't think that's possible. Ooh, Heracross. This is a really cool card. I like this card a lot. Heracross Venusaur. I don't think it's an archetype, but who knows. So we might as well just play down a few more cards. I'm actually more tempted. Yeah, he has Venusaur in hand. Let's just knock out the Ivysaur now. Let's take that Ivysaur out while we still can. I think that's better. If he had a Naganadel down, again, I would be a little scared of getting knocked out next turn by Gaia Blaster. But there's no, like, real threat on the board. He'll hit me for 110. He'll hit me pretty hard and then maybe finish him with tackle. But taking out his energy acceleration engine source thing is way more efficient than just knocking him out. Because then he probably could have just attacked me with Powerful Friends. Thankfully, it actually only does 120, so he would be short on the knockout. But I still think it's better to deal with the Bulbasaurs now while I still can. I think that was good. I don't know how many stretchers he plays, but it's fine. But I am really excited to look at this Heracross. It's not like an amazing card, but Powerful Friends with Venusaur is a pretty cool combo. And ooh, he's gonna Guzma me. Okay, can we draw our other Guzma? No. We do draw an S-Ball. I am gonna just get another White Kyurem down. Again, we're just gonna kind of play this very simply. We'll Tate Liza. I'll just knock him out with Freezing Flames. No energy down either on that Genesect is really good. We're not going to get knocked out next turn, so that's good. Unless he gets Venusaur. I mean, yeah, we could get knocked out. What am I saying? It is possible. As long as we find our Aqua Patches, we're good. I mean, we're pretty safe right now. The only way he can knock me out is if he finds Rare Candy Venusaur. And I think he needs... No, yeah, he just needs Rare Candy Venusaur to knock us out, actually. So, yeah, all he needs to do is get that Rare Candy Venusaur, and he can KO us. And no, he doesn't find it. Right, I was going to say, because if he didn't get the KO, we would be in a better spot. I'm not going to play the unit. I'm going to play very conservative with those. Yeah, I figured. I was going to find a water, or at the very least, an Aqua Patch to have at least for next turn. But, I mean, we're pretty good right now. We knock him out. He's got no other attackers. This game is pretty much set in stone. I don't see how he... The only thing he can do is, like, try and stall me out in the active again. I still have my Switch. I still have... What, 2 Guzmas? So, this game should probably be over very soon. So, just a Cynthia. Okay. And the fact that we've taken so many prizes is really good. Ooh, he's actually attaching the Bulbasaur. Interesting. I'm going to play the Shrine down. I'm just going to play Kukui. We're not going to need it. I might as well just... Yeah, there we go. I was going to play it just to find energy, and we're going to play this. I doubt he's playing GXs. I could have actually knocked out the Bulbasaur if I really wanted to, but I don't really see the point in it. Though I could have done that Jet Geyser play. I'm just going to be nice and just take a knockout. I don't think my opponent can do much anyways. Venusaur only has 160 HP, which is just what we need to knock him out Freezing Flames, so it doesn't matter if he even gets Rare Candy Venusaur and Juggle Hammer. Ooh, a Judge. Interesting. Okay, Judge is fine. Losing Switch is, like, a bit of an issue, I guess. Oh, we got Shrine again, and we got another Water Energy. Oh, he did find the rare candy Venusaur. Alright. If he didn't find a Pokemon, though, I win the game. Oh, we found the Stretcher. The only problem here is we're gonna knock out Venusaur. I mean, I guess he could retreat, but you're not gonna gain anything from that, because we're still gonna take a knockout on the active, and then Venusaur can't do much else. I give him points for staying in the game, though. He's trying at least. But I do like the idea of using Heracross with Venusaur. That's a pretty interesting combo. So we'll just do this. We'll bump the stadium. No, just Freezing Flames. I'm just going to hold the hand. I mean, I should have Cynthia if he does have Guzma, but man's got one card in his hand. He's got one card. What is the worst that can happen? Other than like a Cynthia or a Lillie. That's not going to get him anywhere. Oh my gosh, he actually had a Guzma. Okay, so I should have done Cynthia then. Rip. Okay. I might as well just build up the active. Everything else can retreat already, so I can slowly build up my bulk. Okay, double Acro Bike is huge. We'll get rid of Stretcher and Pheromosa. Might as well just dig. We have at least 2 Acro Bikes to try and hit what we're looking for. Yeah, I think the Fire Energy is pretty much... Yeah, we're not gonna need that. Switch. No. Okay, we'll just take that. We don't need Zebstrika. Okay, so we are actually going to be stuck in the active for at least another turn. I said what was the worst that could happen, and he actually had the Guzma. I am really impressed. I'm really surprised he hit that. And, ooh, look at that. Look at that graphical glitch. It's just a pass. Let's see what we draw. Zebstrika. I mean, we just get 1 energy, we knock him out, and we win. Well, at least... I don't have any basic fires left, right? Yeah, because I got... Okay, yeah. Literally, we draw an energy, we win the game, because unit energy will work. He will netball. Probably a little too late, though. Ooh, Carnivine. Interesting Pokemon to play in this deck. Alright. Energy to just put him out of his misery. No. I should have Acro Biked away an Aqua Patch, then. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, because I think the other one was Zebstrika and the energy. Field Blower, okay. Ooh, we got a Lillie. Alright, my opponent's still in the game. We will win, though, even if he gets Rare Candy Venusaur, if we find energy. And we win. That Switch top deck is insane. Yeah, that's kind of the power of the deck. To be fair, my opponent got pretty unlucky there throughout the match, I'd say. We were able to just swiftly pick off the Ivysaur, too, which is what really helped that game, but you gotta feel for your opponent sometimes, guys. But it's an interesting idea. I like that. I like that Heracross. I think that Heracross does somewhat work, and like its potential's there. I'm not saying it's like obviously the best card in the game, because it really isn't. Now, fighting Psychic and Fire. This is most likely a Buzzwole Magcargo deck, which is it's not like the better Buzzwole build. Some people may like the Buzzwole Magcargo build better than the Ninetales build for whatever reason. Some people are like, oh, but Magcargo gets you any card. It's not just it gets you. The B-String, like Ninetales will, gets you double B-String. Ooh, the Arceus start. The Arceus Volk start. Pretty good. We might be able to get a turn 1 Trinity Star, hoping the Cynthia or what our top deck is gives us something good. Oh, it's actually a Buzzwole Magcargo deck after all. Okay, I'm a little surprised. Never mind, it's Garbodor Buzzwole. I'm an idiot. Okay, Buzzgarb is... I would say is a pretty good matchup. I mean, we do play a few items that could get in the way, like Aqua Patch for Garbodor, but overall, this is a pretty decent matchup. Arceus is weak to fighting, which is a little annoying. He hits a Beast Energy and a Diancie. Actually, no, we'd live. He'd have to hit Beast Energy, Diancie, and Kukui. Oh, rip. So, we'll attach, we'll Cynthia. Okay, we just barely got there. We actually do have to give up a few energies to play this, unfortunately. That's fine, we do have Aqua Patch for a reason. I am going to grab a Blitzle, because I can draw Zebstrika and do Zebstrika to get out of this, and, oh, I needed the Grass type! Shoot! Okay, you know what, whatever. Do I even... I think I actually have to retreat here, or at least switch. Yeah, rip, I should have... Okay. There's no way I could do Trinity Star. Might have to stay in the active I mean, if he hits Beast Energy, Diancie, and Kukui in one hand, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna test my luck. I mean, he'll still hit me pretty hard. It is unfortunate we weren't able to get there. Ooh, no, just a Guzma, which is even better. So then I don't lose my Volk. Does not have an energy? No, he's gonna switch back out. Okay. Okay, nothing actually. Okay, cool. And there's a Kukui. We'll play that. Oh, rip. We didn't find... Yeah, we didn't find what we were looking for. That's fine. We'll just pass. We have the Switch. We can do another Kukui. We don't really need Kukui in this matchup. I don't think it's not very useful. It's not going to let us hit any better numbers than we already are. There's a Beast Energy. Ooh, okay, I'm glad Arceus isn't active anymore. And a Sledgehammer. Alright, let's see what we draw. Okay, there we go. We got the Trinity Star. Part of me does kind of just want to Guzma the Slugma up. No. It might actually be better to Guzma the Sudowoodo up. Yeah, let's do that. I could Kukui. But am I looking for anything? Not really. We'll just do this. We have the Switch. We'll force him to have to do some way to get out of that. We'll go... Probably just triple Water Energy. Go 1-2 here. You can put one on Volk, I guess. Maybe build them up. It's already heavily damaged, but we can still get use out of Sonic Blast. Plus, I need to thin a little bit, so I can maybe draw, like, a better supporter or something. Would have been nice to have another Kyurem down. Alright, let's see if he has this, like, a Guzma. He might. I'm not going to be surprised if he doesn't, but I'm going to test his luck. No, he doesn't. Okay. Can we top deck our other Guzma? No, we do Tate Liza, though. Do I have to? Attach? Search your deck for up to. No, okay, so I can choose to knock up any energy. I can actually knock him out next turn if I really wanted to. I might actually do Tate Liza and then maybe try and find Guzma, see if he's stuck in the active again, and then take a surprise KO on that Buzzwole. I'm gonna try that. I'm also looking for Aqua Patch. Okay, no Guzma. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we've only played one item. I can afford to do this. We don't have to grab the energy too, which is pretty reassuring. Don't need anything. I could have built up Volk, but again, I don't see the point in it. I mean, I guess I could have. Maybe because if I did thin, I would have hit the Guzma, but it's whatever. Not really a big fan of that. I could have held the hand and actually then knocked him out with Kukui next turn instead of just hitting him for 30. Whatever. Might be better to maybe try and take a knockout with Sonic Blast next turn, actually. I think I'm going to do that. Right, Energy will work, so I can actually Sonic Blast him here. I mean, there's not like a huge benefit of doing 20 to everything. I don't know. I still think we need Arceus, though. I don't want to lose Arceus. I just wish we had the Guzma. Guzma would be great. Okay, so he's going to be able to rank Guru. He's going to have to put that back in his hand, though. Dang it. I was really hoping he would make a mistake, and she shuffled it. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I don't even feel bad because he's playing a deck that, like, a lot of people hate, so I'm, like, not that upset. But that was pretty funny mistake. So I think I will just take the Sonoblast knockout. I like it. I like the idea. Again, the 20 isn't too relevant. But this guy, we need to save for when we actually need it. And, I mean, if I do find my other Kukui, I can knock him out again. And we also remove that pesky roadblock, so now we can play another White Kyurem down. Never mind. Ripped. I mean, not having room for another Kyurem is a little annoying. I could also, I mean, I know I can build up White Ray, but again, there's no point. This guy does nothing. I don't think he even hits anything for weakness. Like, White Ray does 90, so what? No room for Diancie's good. He's still gonna knock me out, though. So, I don't know. Maybe I mean, I can always try and Jet Geyser next turn if I really want to try it. We get a free prize if we do Jet Geyser. So, I might do that instead. Yeah, I think we'll try and Jet Geyser him here. Or I can draw Guzma and I can knock out that Macargo. I don't think Garbodor's not a problem. Like, we've played 2 items. 40 is nothing. Okay, let's see if we can get that Guzma play. No, we do not. Alright, Acro Bike, want to come in clutch? You do not want to come in clutch. I really don't want to get rid of that, because that's 4 items we've played now. Right? 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. We'll do the Jet Geyser play. And we get a free prize this turn. At the very least, we get 2 prizes out of Volk. I like that. Plus, we force him to Sledgehammer me on a Pokemon that already has a lot of damage on it. I mean, I guess he can manipulate with Guzma, but then we can still finish him off with Volk. I mean, we'll see what my opponent does. He might rig the Guzma play. We'll see. We'll Cynthia. Ooh. That's not a great hand. We can play down the Zebstrika and just do Sonoblast. Alright, let's see if he actually does that Guzma play. Ooh, Acro Bike. He could do Guzma, we'll see. Really wish I had a Guzma though. No, he isn't doing it. He's not doing the Guzma Sledgehammer knockout unless he drops a random Koko out of nowhere. No. I mean, he could Sledgehammer. No, he can't even do that because he's only hit for 120s, and he's already played his damage modifier, Energy, so... He had that Guzma KO, assuming his other Guzmas are in his deck. He actually did have a knockout on White Kyurem, which would have been pretty bad. But this is good. It's good for him to walk into a knockout. I got 40 HP. I don't really care about Sledgehammer. It's just really, at this point, building up more attackers is what this comes down to. But at least he's not going to get much value out of Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is pretty big in this matchup because it does potentially give him the one-shot if he has the right cards, but he doesn't. Maybe he didn't even realize he had that Sledgehammer play online. We are losing a lot of energy there, though, which is the only issue. And, ooh, pretty good draw. So Ultra Ball, another item has to be played, unfortunately, but this is very good. You know, actually, I should have not got rid of Koko. Should have got rid of this Zebstrika line. Whoopsie. My bad. I don't really care, though. I gotta be careful with the items I play. I do have to be careful with the items I play, I know. But we are gonna get the knockout here. We should be safe for another turn. We've only played... How many items? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's only doing 100. As long as we can build up our other Kyurem, we're good. We are good. He's bringing out Buzzwole and not Garbodor. I'm actually surprised. I mean, to be fair, the Garbodor is the only Garbodor he has in play right now, so I guess there's that. I don't know. Let's see. He's not going to do much damage with Sledgehammer. I don't know if he'll get it down. See this turn? We'll have to see. Really, it's kind of going to come down to can we hit our Aqua Patches at the right moment. That's kind of what the rest of this game might come down to. But other than that, I feel good. I mean, this guy's weak to water. He's weak to water. So if you ever need like a knockout potentially with Field Crush, if that ever does get to that point, we can Field Crush Macargo. Actually, no, we can't. Yeah, we'll have to Field Crush Macargo. So that option is available if we ever run low on energy, but we have that Guzma play. We can always Field Crush Macargo. Get rid of a huge card in his deck, and we get rid of the Shrine. He's not even attacking me. Oh my goodness. This is like illegal. I'm gonna Freezing Flames him. We're safe from Garbodor. I mean, I don't see how we're losing. This is kind of just gonna come down to where our Aqua Patches are at. I don't even think he's playing. I think he's giving up. But he had that Guzma play with that Sledgehammer. I don't know. Maybe he did prize his other Guzmas, but that would have been the logical play. Volk's already heavily damaged. It would have been an easy prize for him. He didn't take that play, though. He didn't take it. And if he did take it, you know, he would have had the knockout. And he would have actually maybe been in a better spot than he is right now. But, yeah, he didn't take it. I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's playing. does not look like my opponent is active right now, which is good. I guess it is good. Yeah, he's not playing. He brought it a Rangoon. Yeah, this is basically game. As long as we don't play too many items, we're not going to get trash lanced out of the match somehow. But this looks like it's a game, and this is the power of this deck. This is a very weird archetype, but I don't know, the potential is there. Like, this guy I think the fact that you can use him with Aqua Patch is what really makes his deck sort of good. We didn't really make use out of Zebstrika, though. Zebstrika was not used that much in this video, but, you know, it is still a pretty good card. Really in the late game, if I'm really in desperate need of those Aqua Patches, I can just dump this hand with Sprint. Yeah, I can dump the hand, and then I should be able to hit Aqua Patch, you know. The option is there to do that, so I think the Zebstrika would have been better if we had a smaller hand. Obviously, it's not that small, so it's not much value out of it. Probably shouldn't have Cynthia there, it's fine though. We'll see what our prize is. There's our Guzma. We'll win the game next turn if we just get a single energy. If he somehow KOs me, which is like impossible, we'd still win the game on Ricardo. So this wraps today's PTCGO video. Probably after this turn. My opponent is not playing, unfortunately, but we still ran over an archetype that I don't really know how good it is anymore. Like, I think Buzzwole Garbodor, it can do okay stuff against Blacephalon. I mean, it's okay against Lost March, I guess, too, in some degree, but overall, I think Buzzgarb is like kind of a slowly fading archetype. It's not as good as it once was, in my opinion. But I don't know, the deck still kind of works. It's still a potential threat. It's not out of the picture yet, but it looks like my opponent, though, he was not able to make it work against the White Kyurem Arceus Rogue randomized deck. And that's going to wrap up this video. Hopefully here, my opponent's not playing, kind of sucks, kind of, I guess, does ruin this game a little bit. He would have, yeah, you can see, my opponent would have been at a better advantage had I actually played a bit more items, but really, it's whatever. I'll take the win. But that will wrap up today's PTCGO video. We showed off the strength of this deck really well. We got to use some fun Trinity combos. You know, we were able to build up some White Kyurems. The deck can go off when it does, and this could be a threatening archetype. Who knows? But that'll wrap up today's PTCGO video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and help me hit 4,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed again, make sure to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the PTCGO video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Probably going to be, depending if like a random cool rogue deck does well enough at the tournament. I do want to look at that Ninetales Gardevoir Swampert Solgaleo deck that Robin played. So that'll be pretty fun to look at soon. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.